Did you know that Americans can't handle this in Europe? Or that in Japan, people actually get offended when you do this? The first time I traveled to Japan, I was shocked because no one accepted my tip. It wasn't just a polite refusal, they actually looked uncomfortable. In France, I almost caused an accident because I expected a stop sign that wasn't there. Cars zipped by effortlessly, following a system I didn't understand. And in Germany, well, let's just say I learned the hard way about jaywalking. People around me gasped, and a passerby even gave me a stern lecture. But that's just the beginning. From strict dining etiquette to unexpected restroom rules, the world is full of surprises that can leave Americans completely baffled. So today, we're diving into the top 10 culture shocks that blow Americans' minds when they travel abroad. Whether you're planning your first international trip or just curious, get ready for some eye-opening moments. Let's get started. Americans are used to tipping everywhere. Restaurants, cafes, even for a coffee. But in countries like Japan, tipping is seen as rude. It's not just unnecessary, it's almost like handing someone an insult wrapped in a dollar bill. In France, the service charge is already included in the bill, so if you try to tip, you might just get a confused look, a raised eyebrow, or even a polite refusal. Imagine finishing a fantastic meal in Paris, confidently leaving extra cash on the table, only to have the waiter chase you down the street like you forgot your wallet. Meanwhile, in Japan, a server might assume you accidentally left your money behind and rush after you with your forgotten tip. It's a whole different world out there. So if you're traveling abroad, hold on to your dollars, save yourself the awkwardness, and maybe, just maybe, do a quick Google search before throwing money at unsuspecting waiters. In the US, free water is a given at any restaurant. Waiters practically bring it to your table before you even sit down. But in Italy, Spain, or Germany, nope. If you want water, you have to pay for it. And often it's bottled water, not tap. And don't even think about asking for ice unless you enjoy being stared at like you just ordered a unicorn steak. Picture this. You're sweating under the Mediterranean sun, dreaming of a tall, ice-cold glass of water. The waiter arrives, hands you a tiny, expensive bottle of mineral water, and you suddenly realize, this is your reality now. Still thirsty? That'll be another €3, please. And let's not forget the dreaded question, still or sparkling? Choose wisely. One means hydration, the other means a surprise attack of carbonation when you least expect it. Either way, kiss your dreams of unlimited refills goodbye. Welcome to Europe, where water comes at a premium. You order a soda in Europe, and it comes with no ice. Americans love their drinks ice cold, but in many countries, it's served at room temperature. The first time I experienced this, I thought they forgot. I even politely asked, could I get some ice? Only to receive a single, lonely cube that melted before I could even take a sip. Meanwhile, Europeans are looking at me like, why do you want your drink frozen? Are you trying to preserve it for winter? In some places, they don't even have ice machines, because apparently, lukewarm beverages are a personality trait. Picture this. It's the middle of summer. You're sweating under the Spanish sun, and you take a sip of your Coke, only to realize it's the same temperature as your own body. At that point, you just accept your fate and pretend it's fine. But deep down, you're thinking, this would never happen at a 7-Eleven. In Germany, jaywalking is a big no-no. Even if there are no cars in sight, people will wait for the light to turn green. It's like an unspoken rule. Step into the street too soon, and you might get side-eyed by an elderly woman, or worse, a lecture from a stranger. In America, people cross whenever they feel like it. Red light? Meh. No cars? Go for it. Some even see it as a personal challenge. Can you dodge traffic like a real-life game of Frogger? Now, imagine an American visiting Berlin, confidently stepping into the street on a red light, only to realize everyone else is still standing frozen like statues. The silence, the judgmental stares. A toddler might even tug on their parent's sleeve and whisper, "Mommy, is that person okay?" Moral of the story? If you're in Germany, resist your inner American instincts, unless you enjoy being publicly shamed by an entire crowd of law-abiding pedestrians. Public restrooms in the US are free almost everywhere. Need to go? Just walk into a McDonald's, act like you're about to buy something, and head straight for the restroom. But in Europe, many require you to pay. That's right, nature calls, and your wallet answers. Didn't bring coins? Guess you're holding it in. And in Japan, you'll find high-tech toilets with more buttons than your TV remote. Seriously, Japanese toilets are smarter than most people. Heated seats, built-in bidets, sound effects to cover up any unpleasant noises. It's basically a spa experience. But if you're not careful, pressing the wrong button might turn your bathroom break into an unexpected water park ride. Meanwhile, in Germany or France, you're just praying you have enough change to get past the bathroom gate. And let's not even talk about gas stations in Europe, where you might need to buy something just to get a restroom code. No purchase, no pee. Welcome to International Bladder Management. In America, lunch is often a quick sandwich at the desk. One hand on the keyboard, the other stuffing a turkey sub into your face while responding to emails. Efficiency at its finest. But in France, Spain, and Italy, lunch is an event, sometimes lasting 2 hours, with wine included. Yes, while Americans are inhaling their meals in under 10 minutes, Europeans are sipping, savoring, and socializing like they have all the time in the world. Imagine telling a French waiter you're in a hurry. They'll look at you like you just insulted their grandmother. Relax, enjoy. Life is not a race, they might say, while casually pouring another glass of wine. Meanwhile, an American in the same situation is panicking. How do these people still have jobs? So if you're used to fast food culture, prepare to slow down, because in Europe, lunch isn't just a meal, it's a lifestyle. Americans can be a bit reserved when it comes to public affection. A quick hug? Sure. A peck on the cheek? Maybe. But full-on passionate kissing in the middle of a grocery store? That's a no-go. But in France, Italy, and even Argentina, couples kiss everywhere. Parks, restaurants, subway stations, in line for coffee, no place is off limits. If you're not used to it, it might feel like you've walked onto a romantic movie set. Picture this, you're in Paris, innocently enjoying a croissant, when suddenly, a couple next to you is making out like it's their last day on Earth. You awkwardly look away, but nope, there's another couple on the other side, equally invested in their own love story. At this point, you just accept that you're the extra in the Notebook European edition. So if you're visiting, brace yourself, because PDA isn't just accepted. It's basically a national sport. Culture shocks can be funny, awkward, or even frustrating. One minute you're ordering what you think is a regular coffee. The next minute you're sipping on an espresso the size of a thimble, wondering where the rest of your drink went. But they're also what make traveling so exciting. From paying to use a restroom to getting side-eyed for jaywalking, every country has its quirks that can leave visitors either completely fascinated or questioning their life choices. And let's not even get started on the no ice situation, because nothing says American tourist like frantically asking for a cup of ice and getting a single sad cube instead. So tell me, which of these shocked you the most? Have you ever experienced a crazy culture shock abroad? Maybe you accidentally offended someone in Japan or nearly caused a traffic jam in France? Drop a comment below and let's talk. Because let's be honest, the best travel stories always come from moments of pure confusion.